Let me guess. You want to do better. You plan to do better. You even picture a better version of yourself. But when it's time to act, you scroll, you delay, you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. And slowly, quietly, you begin to believe something is wrong with you, that you're lazy. But here's the truth most people never hear. You're not lazy. You're stuck in an invisible loop, and once you see it, you can finally break it. The lie we've been taught. We live in a world that worships discipline. Wake up at 5 a.m., grind harder, push through. So when we don't feel motivated, we assume we're weak. But laziness isn't doing nothing because you don't care. Laziness is indifference, and that's not you. You care too much. You overthink. You feel guilty even while resting. That's not laziness. That's mental overload, and it usually follows the same invisible pattern, the invisible loop. Here's how the loop works. You start with high expectations. I need to change my life. I need to get serious. I can't keep living like this. That pressure creates anxiety. Anxiety makes starting feel heavy, so your brain looks for relief. Scrolling, sleeping, distract, temporary comfort. Then comes the guilt. Why am I like this? I wasted another day. I'm so lazy. That guilt kills motivation even more. And tomorrow, the loop repeats. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is protecting you from emotional overwhelm. Why motivation keeps disappearing. Here's something no one explains. Motivation doesn't disappear because you're weak. It disappears because your goals feel unsafe, too big, too vague, too tied to your self-worth. When success feels like pressure, your brain avoids. So you don't need more motivation. You need less emotional weight. The first break in the loop. The loop starts breaking when you stop asking, what should I achieve? And start asking, what's the smallest action I can do without triggering resistance? Not the perfect routine, not the full comeback. Something boring, something unimpressive. 5 minutes. Open the document. Write one sentence. Do one push-up. Clean one surface. This matters because action creates clarity, not the other way around. Why small wins rewire your brain. Every small action sends a signal. I'm not stuck. I can move. I'm capable. That changes your identity, and identity changes behavior faster than motivation ever will. You stop trying to feel productive and start becoming someone who shows up quietly. That's how discipline is built. Not through hype, but through trust. The second break. Stop attacking yourself. Here's the harsh truth. Talking down to yourself doesn't make you stronger. It keeps you trapped. You don't need more pressure. You need self-respect. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, try this. I'm overwhelmed, so I'll start small. That one sentence lowers resistance, and when resistance drops, action follows. Before and after. Before, waiting to feel motivated, planning endlessly, hating yourself for not starting. After, starting before motivation, doing less, but doing it daily, feeling proud without anyone seeing it. That's the real transformation. Quiet, private, powerful. So no, you're not lazy. You're just stuck in a loop that was never explained to you. And tonight, you don't need to fix your whole life. Just break the loop once. One small action. 5 minutes. No pressure. Try it tonight, and tomorrow we'll take the next step together.